And welcome back to a very special birthday. Who would win? Now, Mohawk, you did change your name. Unfortunately, I can't find you in the book, so we're going with your original name. Happy birthday to Mohawk. Indians blood, Indians never lie. You asked who would win a fight. The Creeper from Jeepers Creepers versus the Super Shredder from TMNT 2, Secret of the Ooze. So, this is actually kind of difficult because we actually don't have a very good showing of the Super Shredder in that movie. We know that he is the Shredder. He's a master martial artist, was capable of taking down all the turtles who were competent martial artists in their own right, and then was beaten by a rat. But then taking the ooze turned him into a hulking monstrosity that was able to basically take out a whole dock pier with his bare hands. Unfortunately, he was crushed underneath that dock pier. So that dock pier was able to completely take him down, or at least knock him out. So we really don't have a very good showing. Now, we can at least assume that all of his abilities, minus his speed, because he was lumbering, were enhanced. So his durability, his strength, all that were enhanced to extreme degrees. But is that enough to take on the Creeper? The Creeper, so every once in a while I'll get someone in the comments who comments and gives information like they know everything about this character as a fact. And some of you guys do. Absolutely. But then I get this one person, I can't remember who it was, commenting about the Creeper. The Creeper is this century old demon, and this and this and this and this. I'm like, whoa. It is heavily implied that the Creeper is some sort of demonic entity. A demonic parasite, demon parasite that latches onto bodies, takes the form of the Creeper, all that, because the hood seems to be the actual creature. It is implied heavily, but it is never outright said in the 3 movies that exist right now that is the case. It is, again, heavily implied, but never actually outright said. So be careful when you're trying to state facts or use information as facts when they are not, in fact, facts. But the Creeper does appear to be a demonic entity of some kind that for every 23 years, for 23 days, it feeds. It eats people, it eats human flesh, and it's capable of replacing lost tissue with human body parts. Now, as I said, the main part of this creature seems to actually be the, not the hood, but the xenomorph-like frill hood that's on the head. As long as that's around, the creature seems to be able to come back. But that's assuming that you're able to get it down to just the weird frilly hood thing. The Creeper itself is highly intelligent. It knows how to drive, strategize, fake people out. Highly durable. This thing was able to be run over by a car multiple times and was able to, admittedly limping its ass, walk it off and then eat people to regenerate the body parts that it, suffered and lost. It could take gunshots with little difficulty. It took I think it was like a Gatling gun of some kind while it was flying, and they went right through him and he was just whatever. Being stabbed doesn't really seem to bother at all. The only real methods of damage we've seen work at all are severe harpooning, blowing it up, and even then the damn thing can still move and regenerate as long as that hood frill thing is frill. That was the word I was looking for. Frill is still alive or is still kicking. It's highly intelligent, capable of using weapons including battle axes, shurikens made from human bone that seem to have some mystical abilities to ruins attached to them, probably designed to hit the target they are thrown at, or be thrown at super high accurate speeds. We see it demonstrated a little bit. He's capable of tracking through a third nostril on his nose, being able to smell fear, I'm guessing, or smelling for something. He's just a tough SOB and is yet to be truly defeated in any movie that he's in. So, yeah, he gets away with it in the first movie. He gets away with it scot-clean. In the second film, he is beaten but not killed as he goes into hibernation. And in the third film, he does get away, if I remember correctly. The problem here is that while Superstar might have shown better physical abilities, and that's a big might. Might have shown better physical abilities. If we're going by the Secret of the Ooze, TMNT 2, Superstar, this is not a Shredder who is fully enhanced. His speed is enhanced, all that. He can still move around like, Swift Warrior, and still seems to have like the fighting mentality of the Master Ninja that he is. That's not the Shredder you get in that movie. That Shredder turns into Bird from Batman and Robin. That's what that Shredder turns into. So unfortunately, it's not a Shredder who is very well equipped to take on a being like this. Let's just even hypothetically say, so right off the gate, I'm going to say that even if he hits the Creeper or the Creeper goes down temporarily, the Creeper will get back up and attack him. It might take a little bit to get through the armor, but he's just going to start cutting him up, slicing him up, whatever, until eventually the Shredder bleeds out or he does something lethal to the Shredder. If we're going to be kind, assume that the Shredder was just weighed down by his armor and all that, and ultimately could move faster, well, and then you might be able to make a stronger argument in favor of the Shredder, who, despite the Creeper's, probably very long life that it's lived, doesn't seem to be like favoring like straight on like fisticuffs or hand-to-hand style. So the Shredder's probably got actually an edge there. Likewise, he still has his blades on him, which could injure the Creeper. The problem ultimately comes down to, can he injure the Creeper enough to kill the Creeper, figure out the Creeper's weakness, alleged weakness, and put the damn thing down? I still don't know, because I forgot to mention the Creeper can freaking fly. So the Creeper can honestly just stay out of reach for a while and figure out what he wants to do, and ultimately use his ruin marks and magical weapons to be like, boop, 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 yeah, this I feel like is and by the way, this is all hypothetical in a scenario where the Shredder is actually capable of doing things like this. We have no evidence to suggest he could do that in the movie. So based on what we know about him for a fact in the movie, I'm going the Creeper. If I were to be nice and kind of expand it past that, I still would probably lean towards the Creeper. Shredder might have a better chance, but I'd still lean towards the Creeper. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But until then, my money's on the Creeper. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.